Minigames, minigames, and more minigames is exactly what you get with Kingyo Chuuihou Tobidase game Gakuen. Whether it be destroying kaiju, running races, shooting aliens, or puzzle fighting, you know you're in for a boisterous and competitive romp with this Jalico title. I must admit that this is a game I've debated reviewing for a while, as it doesn't quite fit the channel criteria of playable without knowing Japanese, but comes just close enough that I feel I can recommend it with a small explanation or two for various things. Based around the Goldfish Warning anime series, this dainty minigame collection offers quite a variety of gameplay. If you like sports, this game has something for you. If you like shmups, this game has something for you. If you like quizzes in incomprehensible languages, this game has something for you. Seriously, this game covers a good amount of genres. Some of my favorites from this collection are the shoot-'em-ups. The first one kind of resembles Life Force as you shoot down enemies in a fleshy scrolling stage and avoid falling rocks, which cost you points. The second variation is more akin to Galaga and even has a boss battle. There's an interesting RPG game where you start by picking 3 foods that determine your character's stats, and from there you have to try and wipe out more enemies than your buddies. Another amusing game is the beach minigame, where you collect as many shells as you can while avoiding the tide and beach balls that you or your opponents can lob at each other. There's a Missile Command style game where you have to bomb kaiju attacking different parts of the globe. And how can I forget something like Dodge Bomb? There are a few other games like Another Shooter, a Match the Flag type game, a puzzle matching game, a small rhythm game, a nifty little soccer shootout that I spent more time with than I'd like to admit. There are 3 different variations of this puzzle fighter clone which plays nearly identical to the source, and 2 different relay races where you need to hammer the L and R buttons to outrun your foes. I have to mention that there are some non-English friendly games, like the 3 quiz games which I've somehow had good luck with. One of the puzzle fighter games has you matching Japanese, which I can't quite follow, and one of the relay races requires you to jump posts, and I can't quite figure out how to do that either, so I would avoid those. The graphics are right up my alley. They're bright, dazzling, and adoring. Character actions and reactions are all well thought out and help bring the characters to life, like the Looney Tunes whirlwind feat when racing, or the look of shock when a character gets washed away in the beach minigame. There's also some fun details throughout, like the addition of the man on the moon in one of the shooter games, and the amusing transformation from SD portrait to dashing romantic portrait upon selecting a character. It's hard to talk about music in a game like this, not only because the music plays out for the usually short duration of each minigame, but also because I'm typically too engrossed with beating my opponents to notice it. I don't think that's at fault of the game, and as a matter of fact, on a few of the longer games, my ears perked up to some of the melodies, so what's there is pretty alright. With sound in mind, I was rather impressed with the small handful of digitized voices which are actually clear and intelligible. For those wanting to give this game a try, let me walk you through the menus real quick. From the select screen, you'll have a choice of single player game, or 2 choices for multiplayer games. If you pick the first option, you'll get to choose your character and 2 CPUs to play against. From there, you can either play the core competitive game by choosing the first option, or select the second option for minigames only. And that's about all you need to know to start playing. To wrap things up, I have to admit that for a minigame collection, this packs quite a punch in terms of variety and number of games. And while not all of them are great, I do think there is enough here to give this game a shot. However, I don't think it's worth the price it commands. Sitting anywhere from $50 to $150 in box, and around $40 loose, I would save my money and just emulate the game. But keep an eye out, as I was miraculously able to score a cart for $16 late last year. While not the most English-friendly game out there, if you're looking for something similar to Chibi Maruko-chan and need to pass some time, Kingyo Chuuihou Tobidase game Gakuen should suffice. Good lord, why can't any of these games have normal titles?